Earfun just dropped some new clip-on earbuds, the Earfun Clips. Retail $70. Right now you can get these for around $52. I'm gonna have all of the coupon codes down below. Links are below. Hit that like button, drop a sub. Let's check out Earfun's new earbuds. Look, clip-on earbuds are here to stay. Love them, hate them. They're here, they're not going anywhere. Everybody is kind of releasing them. Different price points. Earfun always gives us value, bang for buck, and that's what we have here. We're gonna check out their clip-on earbuds. The packaging on here, typical Earfun, high-res audio. These do support LDAC as one of the codecs, and you can see up top in the right corner, these also have Bluetooth 6.0. Very cool. All the specs on the back, but we're gonna go over everything. And we also get some paperwork, which, let's be honest, we don't really care about. You get the USB-C to USB-A to charge, and that's everything in the box besides the clip-on earbuds. You can see the branding here and the actual look of these. Now, I don't mind this at all. We get the LED light here. There's a pairing button on the bottom with the USB-C port to charge up, and then the actual clip-on earbuds. These are very flexible, not heavy at all, so you are going to be able to wear these. I'll throw them in so you can see this round part is the part that's going inside of your ear. And you guys can check them out. And they don't move. You can work out with these. You can run with these if you're active. Don't worry, they're not going to move. We'll do a quick shake test. They're not going anywhere. I get headaches every time I do this, but it is important. So again, put that round point inside of your ear. Now the rest of the specs on these earbuds, Bluetooth 6.0. We talked about the price already with all the discounts, $52 out of the gate. LDAC support high-res audio. These also have Google Fast Pair, multi-point connection. There's a theater mode. There's a gaming mode. These are also IP55, so sweat and dust resistant on these earbuds. You're gonna be able to work out. You're gonna be able to run in the rain, whatever you wanna do. 10 hours of battery life on here and 40 total with the case. Now that will depend on how loud you are listening to the volume and if you are using LDAC. So it will drain the battery if you are using LDAC as your codec. 10 minutes, 2.5 hours, that is the quick charge. So a feature that does help if you are low on battery and you want to run to the gym. A 10-minute charge will get you about 2.5 hours. This does have app support for iPhones as well as Android devices. Touch controls, I'm happy to say, do control everything, and they are customizable inside of the app that is available on iOS and Android devices. Now, let's take a look at that app really quick. Now, of course, once you connect the Bluetooth, which I'm happy to say again is 6.0, it's going to come here to the app. The battery percentages on top of the actual case and your clip-on earbuds, the name, the gaming mode is where you turn everything on and off. There is a theater mode. There is a surge bass, which if you want a little more bass, we'll talk about that a little later on in the video, but surge bass, you can turn that on. A privacy mode, you have your custom EQ, you have some presets up top, your sound profile. This is my custom EQ. You can save it, you can rename it, whatever you want to do. Disable all of your touch controls or go ahead and customize it. Now, out of the box, I think this is really good how they do it. Perfect, your left and your right. Volume up, volume down, press once, press twice, play and pause, triple tap is previous track and next track, and then your voice assistant. So I'm good with that. This is your multi-point. Now you can't run multi-point connection and LDAC at the same time. Just be aware of that. Your audio quality. As you can see, we are rocking LDAC. You have some voice prompt settings, your hearing health. Very basic app here from Earfun. And that's how it's been since launch, but it is getting better over time, but it does give you basically everything you could need. Now, 2 mics on here. AI is helping to drown out some of that outside noise. Let's check out the microphones. All right, guys, if you're on a phone call, this is going to be what it will sound like. I'm in a quiet room. The AC is on. I don't know if you could hear it. There is some thunder and lightning going on outside. My dog is freaking out over there. Let me know what you think of the sound quality of the mics on the Earfun Clip. Now, as far as any delay between audio and video, you are good to go with these earbuds. You can game, you can watch content, binge content if you want. No delay between audio and video. Stable connection, Bluetooth 6.0. I haven't noticed any issues at all. So feel free to game, do whatever you want with these earbuds. All right, guys, so the Earfun Clips, how do they sound? Let's talk about volume first. Loud enough for anybody. Now, the volume does change depending on how you are using these. You can go in and you can go into custom EQ and you can make them brighter. You can get a little bit more volume out of these if you dial it up a notch across the board. Out of the box, they're okay. If you use the surge bass button on here to get a little more thump, well, the volume does get a little lower. So they do sound better with that, but I prefer a little more volume, and then I'll use the custom EQ to give me the sound that I'm looking for. So volume-wise, depending on what you are doing, it is loud enough. And the sound quality, look, these sound good. There is some sound leakage, so just be aware of that. If there are people right next to you, they might be able to hear what you are listening to if you have these all the way up. But the sound quality, they're very clear, some good clarity on here. They're not overly bright, even if you dial up the treble inside of the custom EQ. Bass heads, I mean, these aren't for you, right? You're not gonna get crazy bass on these on a pair of open earbuds. It's just, they're for comfort, they're unique, they're different. They're not gonna give you that thump. They're not gonna give you the silicone tips inside of your ears. So it's a trade-off. If you want like good sounding audio that is clear with some okay bass, well, then these are for you. If you're the type that binges and watches a lot of content on your phone and you don't like something in your ear, well, these are a good choice, especially at the price, because some of the other competition out there, the price is triple these or even more than that. But for the price, we get a lot of value here from Earfun. The clip-on earbuds, again, like I said earlier in the video, you might love them, you might hate them. They're not going anywhere. They're here to stay. Earfun and the new clip earbuds. Again, retail price is $70, but right now they're on sale for $52. The links are below. Let me know what you think. Peace.